Introduce yourself today, man.
I'm Tiz Nina.
Tiz Nina, what you got for me today?
Today, I have for you why I do this.
The reason for the reviews?
The reason for the reviews, yes.
Okay. So what's the reason for these reviews, man?
I work in the personal care industry. I work with a lot of different people, a lot of different socioeconomic statuses, a lot of different mentalities. And because I'm over people all day, I like to give a good projection. So I like to smell good while I'm shampooing and doing hair. I'm highly active, so I like to give a good projection my entire workday.
Okay, so the reviews that you like the colognes to give a good projection, but what about why we doing this for
I work with a lot of different people, and sometimes I have conversations with people, and a lot of people think that perfume or fragrance, cologne, is a status thing, and it's really not. And there's something for everyone in every
genre.
Yeah, in every economic status, whether it's gonna be a body spray or a $20 bottle of Tommy Bahama or a $400 bottle of Creed. There's something for everyone, and just having something on all day that smells good makes you feel good. Sometimes fragrance changes my mood.
Yeah, me personally, I like to do this cause I want people to see that there's more out there also than just the basic things that we see everybody get, the little cookie cutter like way that the world is.
Cookie cutter, I don't want to say.
They a lot of people buy what
The same
thing as that.
But a lot of it is advertisement too. Because some of the stuff that we buy, we know that there are certain stores we go in, it's only that little case.
Yeah.
Where they're going to have some of the stuff that we want. But some of the more known names, they're going to be eye level.
Right. But
they're going to have big signs.
Like with me, we go to a store, and if I say I want some Creed, they're going to show me a Ventus first, right off the back. And like I don't want a Ventus because not just their best, the quote unquote best thing they supposed to have, but like you're gonna show that to every single person. So like I want to.
It's level of exposure though, because even the person in the store sometimes haven't experienced the fragrance because.
Right.
But even the person in the store sometimes haven't experienced, like when we went and bought Florissimo, or went to find Florissimo, and she was like, I don't even have it for you to experience. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like,
right.
Like it is that's what I the reason for the reviews to me is to show that there's more stuff out there. So like we might show you something that you might not even been informed on, and then you like, oh, they got this, and check it out, and then you like, oh, that's nice. That's kind of like a reason towards like showing more than just the 5 people I know right here. They have Sauvage or something quote unquote name brand B, designer B, and then like everybody else get designer B. I want.
So you're trying to provide a level of exposure.
Yeah, okay. More than just the same exact thing all the time. So my question for you, my next question would be, what made you become like a fragrance head?
Okay. So I started a collection in a relationship a few years ago, and when I left the relationship, I left my things, and I always promised myself that when I got back able, that I would start back collecting again, and now I'm doing better on the collection side than I was then.
So back then you collected a lot of designers.
Yeah.
And we've went over that at least 2 niches.
Yeah.
So what drew you towards niches?
Niches were, like I said, level of exposure. I didn't even know that there was a difference. So
with there being a difference, what's the difference?
a niche and a designer. First of all, price point would be the first difference. The alcohol amount would be second difference. The amount of essential oils, pure floral extracts that are used in niches or over designers will be greater as well.
So basically, how you just said it, like I think all the oils and all that will be the difference first. That makes it up to that price point that'll level you up.
Yeah, first you see price. That's what I said. Price.
Oh, that's the first thing.
That's why I said it, because you will see $444 on the bottle and won't even experience the bottle because all you see is the $444, but you don't know that there's a $285 smaller bottle of that, or a $40 0.5 vial of it, or even if you just ask for a sample of it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Like me, what drew me to niches is one day I bought a Creed Viking. I'll get a name. I bought Creed Viking, and I sprayed it on, and I bought it blind. It was a blind buy. I sprayed it on, and like in the morning, I smelled one way, and then when it dried and cooled down, it unfolded, and I smelled totally different. And I was like, when the wind was blowing, I was looking around like, who is that? Like, what they got on? And I was like, oh shit, oh, that's me. And I like after that, I was like a magnet.
Are you saying you ain't showered?
No, I ain't saying I ain't showered. I'm saying it just smelled totally different later on in the day than it smelled in the morning when I first purchased it. I always shower and I always keep on something nice.
That's how you get the fragrance to live on you. You must shower before you apply your fragrance.
Man, and I mean, when I say it smelled totally different, like, so I became a Creed head. Like, if y'all, I probably got almost every Creed it is. I love Creed. Creed, if y'all watching this, you know, send your boy a bottle. But
Creed is beautiful.
Hey, but Eton Lubre, y'all next. Y'all the next house for me. Already ordering some stuff. But
my goal is to own at least one bottle from every house in the world.
It's kind of rough for me, cause like fragrances, like that's why I like try to knock down one house completely, because if you'll go get another and it'll have a similar scent, it might not fragrance or scent, it might not be the exact same. So I'd be like,
that's when you can layer. That's when they help each other out.
Hey, we're gonna go over layering stuff too. It's not probably in this thing about layering over like winter and soft over soft. Yeah. We're gonna
getting longevity or life out of your fragrance.
Yeah, we'll go over those in a later theme form. But like, I mean, I layer, but like I be trying to have stuff that just smell off the chain wild, and you be like, what you got on? Like, that's the name of what we do. I want people to say what you got on. Like when you,
I want everyone to have a good cast. Whether it doesn't matter your job or whatever. Like sometimes you can find a good designer at Ross or TJ Maxx or a Marshall or something like that. It doesn't. You don't get scared because you heard a brand name and think that you have to only get it from a high-end store. You can find designer product at other stores as well.
Designer and some niches, some places too.
Yeah, but people get scared. That's what I'm saying when you hear like what's the Tom Ford. People get scared when they hear Tom Ford and they be like, nah.
But see, but what people don't really understand, Tom Ford covers niche and designers. He has both. He don't have just niche and he don't have just designers. So you can go up and down the thing.
Yeah.
So you can't somebody saying I'm rocking Tom Ford, you don't know if they rocking the Tom Ford niche or a Tom Ford designer. You just got to go with your flow and let that be you.
It won't even matter because 9 times out of 10 in most settings, other people gonna have on something more common, and you will be the one noticed because you do have on Tom Ford. So that's what we need. That if everybody at the party, 10 people, if it's 15 men at the party and 10 of them have on, what's something common now that everybody has? So if 10 people have on the most common popular item right now, there's no way for a woman to walk past and be like, because all y'all smell the same. So
Right, and that's why I said that's why I do this, because I be trying to get people into stuff that everybody like not wearing. So like, I mean, y'all gonna be into the collection, but everybody ain't gonna be able to get everything that you have or everything that you see. And one day we get sponsored, and we'll be all good. So the collection will keep growing.
my collection, I want you to put stuff on my corpse. Or whoever's gonna be responsible for my corpse. I want to smell good in the box. So you wanna know what I want on in the box?
No, man.
Child, I want to smell like money. I know you can't take it with you. I want to smell it when I walk through the gate.
You gonna be in a box of some Verissimo.
How you know?
Cause Verissimo smell like money. Like people don't even like. That's one of the levels. Like
I want to smell like that when I
when-
make it in the afterlife.
when you put on something and it smell like Verissimo, like might not turn a lot of people on or turn their heads on.
It's Florissimo is
It's-
definitely mature.
It smell like money. You like somebody got some money in here. Like if you go into the store and you rocking Verissimo and you about to buy some fragrance,
I went in the bathroom at the Chicago Chop House maybe about 3 weeks ago, and somebody in there had on Florissimo.
they gonna look at you like.
I didn't even know who she was. I just knew she was there. And that's the thing. That's what I like about fragrance, because most people don't try that hard on a daily basis. And if you're the one in the room smelling like the most essential flower in the world, you will definitely stay in the memory of somebody because of the way you smell.
Yeah, man. This definitely is informative. I feel like these videos are gonna get better and better, and we're gonna keep giving you great content. We definitely have a lot of stuff to show you.
Information.
Yeah, the content is gonna be nice.
I like to introduce people to, especially little known houses or.
Yeah, the Italo. Hey, if they hit me back, they hit me back when we drop this video. I'm definitely gonna drop this video
I
on them.
definitely just spent some money on ear day protection.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely
gonna.
just invest.
But Tiznina, you've been great.
I try.
Great. Thanks for the information. Make sure if you're not a subscriber to hit these subscribes, these notifications, turn on that notification so you're always aware of this content. And don't be afraid to share this content, because your friend might not be my friend. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Good night.